What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, CEO, MTS Nutrition, alongside
Steve Shaw, editorial director at TigerFitness.com.
Now, I remember I was in Vegas with Birdman, actually, and we were at the...
I missed you a lot, Marc.
We were at the gym. And
you were not at a gym in Las Vegas, Marc.
So the supplement store in this area pushes some stuff called alkaline water. And I had a few choice things to say about alkaline water. It was sold by a store who ended up being taken down by the FDA, whatever, later. But nonetheless, a lot of these supplement stores are even pushing this alkaline water, this alkaline diet thing, which is why I was so excited when I opened up my email. And there it is, like your article on the alkaline diet, which was profound to read. I want to educate people on the alkaline diet and kind of send out a warning to them about putting on their oh my God, this is just complete BS, blinders, when they look at something like this. Now, Steve, you actually did research on this for the article, which is what we do as writers.
Right.
And what did you find?
Well, this weekend it was kind of blowing up. Super Bowl's coming up. Tom Brady was in the news, NFL superstar Tom Brady.
He's hot.
He uses the alkaline diet along with his girlfriend or wife or whatever
She's
she
hot.
is, Giselle Bundchen something.
The question is, who would you rather sleep with, him or his wife?
If I could get a commitment out of Tom, he has the cash, so you know what I'm saying.
All right, I get it.
So she was in the news, and Kate Hudson was in the news with her usage of the alkaline diet, and we also had an author on the diet. His name is Robert Young. He wrote a book on the diet. He's actually facing jail time for the alkaline diet. So it's just been blowing up this weekend. What you basically found is that it pushes the concept that if you eat alkaline foods, that it changes the pH of your blood, which is absolutely bullshit.
It is, and there's also an MLM company called Kangen. And my buddy who actually worked for me back in the day tried to get me to buy it. And it's compelling because here's the data, or I mean the selling point, or what they go on, is that cancer can't survive in a certain pH,
right,
above a certain pH. So their theory is by drinking this water or by eating this food or whatever it is, that your body will not be able to get cancer. Cancer cannot grow. And essentially alkaline foods, the theory is, if you're in an alkaline state, your body will absorb more nutrients.
Yeah, well, you know, that's all good and well.
Well, that's the theory.
That's the theory, but in reality,
your body works really hard to keep your body at a certain base level of pH, a certain pH. And your body has governors in place that keeps your body at that pH. So at the end of the day, you're just being sold a bill of goods. That's why people say, what do you think about this diet? What do you think about that diet? And my thing's always been the number one determinant in fat loss is caloric balance. It's not the only determinant, but it's the main one. You know, but alkalinity, while it sounds cool, it sounds like you're doing something healthy, it really can't be governed by external influences like food.
Now, the urine can be changed a little bit through food intake, but not by a lot. But the blood actually hovers around 7.4 pH, which is pretty neutral, and you're not really going to change that hardly at all through any of the foods you intake. Now, the alkaline diet it has some positives. You know, you're eating more whole foods, you're not eating sugar and flour, but outside of that realm, you know, it doesn't do really anything to assist you, and it surely doesn't fight cancer.
So alkaline foods, if you're looking at having more alkaline foods, not necessarily increase your alkalinity of your diet, but to just have them because they're healthy, there's a couple ways to be more alkaline. One is baking soda, believe it or not. Glutamine does have an alkalinizing effect. Veggies and fruit, even though fruits can be acidic, they do have an alkalizing, most of them have an alkalinizing effect on the body.
Alkalinizing.
At the end of the day, the bottom line is, eat healthy foods, drink enough water. It doesn't have to be alkaline water, and I think you're in a good spot in health.
Yeah, and we have the new Drop Factor book. If you're looking for a real diet, real solution.
I'll link it down below. Now, the Drop Factor book, like I say, it's a lifestyle, not a diet. And that's why we talk about keto. If it's the best diet around, no one's going to go their whole life without eating a carbohydrate. It just is what it is. People like a balanced diet. So I put together this book. I'm going to link it down below. It's not in stock yet, but just to give you an idea of what it's about. And it's a book that I wrote, years of research. And this one's actually has new data behind it and where we eat our carbohydrates, how we do it. And the best thing is, I believe, if you take the strategies from this, even when you throw away the food scale, you're like, I'm done with this. This is too cumbersome. I haven't weighed my food in a long, long time. I just adhere to the principles of the diet, the food choices espoused in the diet. Again, not limited to, but a majority of it, certain foods that are hard to gain weight on because it's just not calorically dense.
Right.
And that's the way you live your life. Fruits, veggies, things like that. So that's available. I'll link it down below, Drop Factor book. But I'll first link in that article is going to be the first link in this video in the description box will be this article, because this is a must read.
Yeah, it's got some really great information. You'll find some solid information on Robert Young, the gentleman who is up for jail time, some of the money he was making by doing bicarbonate injections or whatever the heck he was doing.
Yeah.
Just crazy, crazy stuff. And you want to read this because he was treating cancer patients, and not a single one of them outlived their prognosis.
And he was doing crazy things like a baking soda bicarbonate drip of IV.
Yeah.
I've never heard of an IV of baking soda. It was even licensed to do stuff like that. I think he just did it.
No, he was practicing medicine without a license, and that is why he's going to jail.
Well, there you go, guys. Must-read article. Go there. That's the Alkaline Diet. It's a hoax. It is what it is. It has some good benefits, but, you know, like he said.
Yep, and hey, we're also going to link the Drop Factor book below. Just like Mark, I don't count calories. I stick to a lot of the principles in the Drop Factor book, so they work. So check that out as well.
That's not a game.